In this video, we'll be going over how to create custom menus in the register. So let's take a look at the menu that we have in the register now. We have a new item button, a miscellaneous charge button, and a labor charge button. There's lots of room for extra buttons to the right. So let's go ahead and add a new button. Go into your settings section and scroll down until you get to the advanced setup section and click on custom menus. Since we like to add a new button into the register section, we're going to click on register and the sale tab. This is going to give us a list of all of the buttons that we currently have, and it's also going to show us a preview of what the register is going to look like. So what we're going to do is create a button called Common, which is going to have a list of common items that we use in the register. We're going to create it as a sub-menu, which is going to have other items inside of it, sort of like a folder. So now that we created a button, we need to make this button have an action. So over to the right, it is a submenu, and we're going to create a new submenu called Common Items, and click OK. Now that we've done this, we have to give this button items to be added when you click on it. So go ahead and click on the blue pencil, and it's going to give us the ability to adjust this menu item. Underneath the menu item, it gives you a section to actually add a physical button. So we're going to add a button that is going to add an item. And the item we're going to add is test item number 1. And click Add Button to Menu. If we'd like to add another item, I'm going to click Test Item number 2, Add Item, which is going to add this test item, and click Add Button to Menu. So now what I've done is I've created a folder. The folder's name is Common Items, and inside of that folder I have two buttons, a test item number 1 button and a test item number 2 button. Now these are just buttons. If I click on them, nothing happens. I don't have an item actually attached to these buttons. So what I need to do is click on the edit pencil next to test item number 1 in order to add that actual item. So in here, we're going to do an item search for test item number 1 and select it. Now that we've done this, this item is now attached to this button. We're going to save, and now we're going to go back and add test item number 2 to the button called test item number 2. So now we're back at the screen that gives us the common items menu. Now we're going to attach test item number 2 to the button called test item number 2 by clicking on the edit pencil. We're going to search for the item that we'd like to add. And now test item number 2 appears. I'm going to select it. And now I've attached test item number 2, the item, to test item number 2, the button. And we're going to save. Now that we've done this, we can go back into our settings section, under custom menus, into the register sale tab to give ourselves a preview of what the menu is going to look like. So if I click Common, it's going to give me the 2 items that I can add to the register. So now let's actually look at it live. So we're going to click on Sale, go to New Sale, and I've added my button. To test the button out, just click on it, click on the item you'd like to add, and it adds that item to the register. Click on test item number 2 to add that item to the register. And now we know that both of these items are active and working. And that's how you add custom menus to the register.